Hello everyone, I've decided to stop using my voice and face due to my excessive swearing to keep my channel family friendly, but if you don't mind my sailor mouth then put it in the comments.
electronic device wants to give you a message.
Huh?
Herobrine. Minecraft's Bigfoot. Herobrine is widely looked at as being a myth, but just like Bigfoot, there are tens of thousands of people that have claimed to have seen him. There are people that go out and try and find him, and there are many people that claim to have been haunted by him, or that have just claimed in general that he's real. So why is that? This video is going to look into the unsolved mystery of Herobrine. Who is he? Does he exist? Where did he come from? And everything else involving Herobrine. Also, only a small percentage of people that watch my videos are actually subscribed, so if you end up liking this video, consider subscribing. It's free, you can always unsubscribe. Herobrine is a rumored hostile creature or player in Minecraft that does a lot of creepy things to your world. Or to you. The backstory to Herobrine has a lot of differing opinions, but it's commonly thought to be Notch, the creator of Minecraft's dead brother, or some sort of ghost. The original reports of Herobrine were players reporting that there were random 2x2 tunnels in the world, pyramids in the middle of oceans, and trees with no leaves. And the earliest known mention of Herobrine is a post on August 30th, 2010, almost 10 years ago. It mentioned that Herobrine had appeared in their single-player game, littering the map with various pyramids and tunnels, and just things that they didn't do. And there was also an image on the post where you could barely see something that looked like a player in the bottom left, but it wasn't a player. It was a single-player world, and the creature had white, empty eyes. And this post is where the rumor of Herobrine started. The post was meant to be more of a joke, a creepy horror story. It was as simple as that, but many people seem to have experienced some of the stuff that was mentioned in the post, even though they had never seen Herobrine. This post wasn't that popular, and nobody was really talking about it after a short period of time, but then a Minecraft streamer named Copeland brought Herobrine to an entirely new level. During a normal Minecraft livestream, playing in his survival world, randomly, after having been playing the game for a long time, Copeland stumbled into a house where he saw Herobrine standing inside. This was live on stream. This was the first live encounter of Herobrine, and this got a lot of attention. There were hundreds of posts about it on the Minecraft forums, and everyone wanted to know what it was. At the time, no one knew. Now, almost all Minecraft experts who have watched the video agree that the Herobrine that was in the live stream was fake. Most people think that the streamer retextured a painting to look like Herobrine and then faked his reaction of freaking out and yelling when he saw Herobrine. However, the streamer never admitted this. Even years after the event, he still claims that it was real and that he didn't set it up. There was a lot of posts calling Herobrine him and saying that you're not supposed to say his name, just like Voldemort or he who should not be named. And there were so many different stories being spread about the origin of Herobrine. With that, there was a lot of fake information being spread as well. And a lot of big YouTubers made clickbait videos claiming that they saw him while showing fake footage using a mod or a texture pack. Other people made up stories about how to summon Herobrine using gold or mossy cobblestone or a mixture. But most of that stuff was just completely made up. But there were certain YouTubers and players that claimed that Herobrine was real and that they had experienced the things that people had said Herobrine does. And there's one thing that seemed consistent throughout everybody's stories. That one thing was that Herobrine made weird things happen to their world, like holes, things missing, weird structures, tunnels, things that just don't happen in a Minecraft world. There were even some confirmed worlds that had huge holes or tunnels that weren't put there by a player. So where did they come from? The players that had stuff like this happen in their world were saying that it was Herobrine. Even if they didn't see Herobrine, they would see the fact that their world had changed and that they didn't do it. A single player world where only they should be able to do things. They would see that there was missing items, missing chunks, new biomes, random structures in wrong places, and sometimes these worlds would even be downloadable and verified as untouched by an actual player. And that is why the story of Herobrine was able to spread so easily. At the time, it was incredibly interesting. How did these things happen? And for a game where mostly kids play, nobody really knew. So I decided to get 3 Minecraft veterans who have played Minecraft for a very long time and interview them and ask them what they remember about Herobrine just to see what the different answers would be. And here's those interviews. All right, Baba Halo, when did you join Minecraft?
I don't know, 2010, 2011.
Do you remember Herobrine?
Herobrine, yeah. Like he's like this ghoul that comes and messes with your builds. Like he'll come and like have stuff taken from your chest, or like stuff is missing, and Herobrine's like, oh, your house moved, or like a random cave or something just appears nearby. Like it's him, and like you'll never see him straight on. You'll just see him like something in the corner of your eye, and you turn and you're like, what? And you're like, what was that? And it's like, oh, that's Herobrine.
So is Herobrine real or fake?
I know he's not real, but he's like a legend. He's a Minecraft.
So it's like the Loch Ness monster or like Bigfoot or whatever.
Bigfoot, perfect analogy. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, but why do you think so many people actually think that he's real, or used to think that he's real?
I don't know. I think it's one of those things where it's kind of fun, you know? It's like, it's fun because like to think that there's some like sneaky being like interfering with the game, like it's kind of cool.
Well, what about people who actually will say like that 100% Herobrine is real? Like they haven't logged into their world in months. They log in and then their house is moved, or there's a hole, like it's confirmed. Like they've confirmed that.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm sure people have had stuff happen, and you know, maybe, I mean, it's a possibility. Nobody's seen, you know, Minecraft code, so I guess people might think that, oh, I come on and something happened, and maybe it is some, you know, thing in the game. It's fun, and I think it's, you know, the unexplainable. There are things that happen in Minecraft you can't explain.
If you logged in and you saw this tree like this,
this would be honestly so bizarre. I would like this.
Imagine a whole forest. You just have a whole forest.
Whole forest like that. That's definitely Herobrine. That's definitely that's the exact unexplained phenomenon. If I saw that, I'd be a believer. I'd be like, all right, something's going on. You know what? I'll tell you. The one thing that like happened to me that really freaked me out was, so like I didn't play a lot of survival, right?
Yeah.
But I remember started a survival world, built like a little house in the middle of a forest. Nothing was there. And I stopped playing for like a year. Came back after like a fresh update. Wanted to see. I'm like, oh, I'll open up my old survival world. And there was a village just around it that I don't remember being there. Like my house was nestled in the middle of it. And I'm like, wait a minute. It was so weird. It was very weird.
Do you remember anything about Herobrine? What do you know about Herobrine?
Herobrine's like a mythical Minecraft ghost thing person that goes around like haunting, you know, people's worlds and stuff. He's most known for like being like scary, like messing with people's worlds, like leaving things, taking stuff that shouldn't be there, like leaving like little hints and stuff, and like, just being like spooky and stuff like that.
What do you mean by like hints?
He'll like take something, or you know, he'll leave like a door that like a player knows was closed, and there's like no way that any mob could have opened it, and like it'd be open. Or he might like, take something from a chest and stuff like that.
Why do you think Herobrine became such a big thing?
Because like, I think it's like a combination of like, you know, Minecraft's not like a scary game, and then like it's like this spooky thing is in there, and constantly like the patch updates, you always see Herobrine removed, Herobrine removed, Herobrine removed. So I guess like to a lot of kids that was something that like really fascinated them. It was really like kind of spooky. I thought Herobrine was real because of my friends. My friends were like, dude, he's for real. He's real. And I'd be like, I don't know, just thinking my friends told me he's real. He was real. I remember I would set up like Herobrine shrines in my world. Like I wanted Herobrine hunting. Yeah, there's a lot of like YouTube videos that
You would compare it to like Bigfoot.
Yeah, like literally just like Bigfoot. And, you know, you see like YouTube videos like Herobrine sightings and all that stuff, and it really like was like a really big thing in the Minecraft.
What did they tell you? What proof did they
Yeah.
give you?
My friends would tell like these crazy stories, like how like they'd be in their house and all of a sudden they'd be like in a different biome, or chunks around their house would be missing, like tons of like crazy stuff that couldn't be explained, I guess, that like led them to believe it, and then I guess made me believe it as well.
I want to ask you about Herobrine. What do you know about Herobrine? What do you think about Herobrine? I guess when you think of Herobrine, what do you think of?
Herobrine is that mob that was always removed every update. That's what I remember.
And what do you remember?
Every update notice was like, remove Herobrine. He's just like a, I don't know, I always thought he was like a ghost type character thing, you know? He's like around the world, and he's like doing weird stuff to the place and causing shenanigans.
Causing shenanigans? What type of shenanigans?
I don't know, like he would steal stuff, you know? Stuff would be missing, he'd look around and then, oh, Herobrine has yoinked your stuff.
And do you remember ever thinking Herobrine was real or no?
I don't think I ever thought Herobrine was real, to be honest. I think maybe he was really known because, I mean, it was in every update notes had removed Herobrine, so everyone that read the update notes saw that, and then stuff online, everyone would be talking about him. Stuff about Herobrine that would just keep pushing Herobrine, even though maybe Herobrine never even existed.
So but you would say Herobrine doesn't exist, right? Or never has, or anything like that?
I mean, he could have existed at one point. I don't know.
You think maybe Mojang pulled a prank or something, or would have like, you know, they've done like the April Fool's updates and stuff, and maybe they would have done something like that with Herobrine at some point?
I mean, they could. I don't remember if that actually happened, but they totally could have done. Didn't they do something? Yeah, like they did like an April Fool's thing where there was like a chest or something. They did this thing. It was like a chest that randomly spawned in the world that you could buy stuff from. It was like microtransactions or something.
Yeah.
Do you remember that thing?
Yeah, I remember vaguely. Yeah, so maybe you think maybe they could have done something like that with Herobrine. I guess they could have.
Possibly. I don't know.
So I guess
Did they?
I don't know. That's kind of the question. Now, Notch, the creator of Minecraft, has come out multiple times and said that Herobrine wasn't a thing, but there's one thing that he also said that is pretty interesting. In one tweet, he said that Herobrine might be a thing in the future. It was a long time ago, and now he doesn't work on Minecraft anymore, but he did say it. So, how was Herobrine able to fool so many people if Herobrine wasn't ever a thing? As you heard, even Sapnap, a long-time player, and he's not an idiot, thought that Herobrine existed at one point when he was a kid. And it wasn't just because of clickbait YouTube videos. It was because of friends that had personal experience. If Herobrine actually never existed, why did so many people think that he did? And that is where my theory comes in. My theory is that Herobrine is just Minecraft glitches. Because glitches in worlds do happen, especially after updates. And back in 2013, when Minecraft was first becoming popular, most people didn't have much knowledge on Minecraft glitches and bugs. Herobrine took off in popularity in 2013, reaching his peak in Google searches. And that was right around when Minecraft started pushing updates that had major changes to world generation. Updates can have different ways to generate worlds, and if you try and play an old world on a new update, you might see some really weird things, even if you have not touched your world in a very long time. You might see chunks missing. You might even see broken or misplaced structures. You might see biomes mixing together. You might even see tunnels or random holes, or other things that can be attributed to world corruption, like maybe missing items. Sounds familiar? right? That sounds like exactly what people describe as Herobrine doing, and that would explain why some of these stories are completely true, even though Herobrine didn't exist. But does Herobrine exist now? And that is where it gets really, really interesting. But I'll get back to that in a minute. There are so many videos nowadays on crazy Minecraft glitches, and back in the day, players might have called these Herobrine. There are videos and pictures now about glitches from older versions of Minecraft from around the same time Herobrine was popular, and a lot of them match the stories that Herobrine comes with. Tunnels randomly, pyramids in the middle of the ocean, missing chunks, weird fog, loading issues, and just much more. But Mojang did go along with it. They created pictures with Herobrine in it, they removed Herobrine from the updates, they tweeted jokes about Herobrine, and much more. And obviously it's a fun thing to talk about. Like I said, it's like Bigfoot. But that gets us to the interesting part of the video. Whenever Minecraft is updated, there is something called the changelog, where you can see a list of all the changes that were made in the Minecraft update. And every single update since 2012, which is 8 years ago, has included a small line of text at the bottom that says removed Herobrine. Except the last Minecraft update, Minecraft 1.16, the Nether update. The first update since Minecraft 1.3 to not say that they removed Herobrine. A month from now will be Herobrine's 10-year anniversary. Minecraft broke a huge streak by not including removed Herobrine in the changelog. Why did they do that? Why did they break this huge streak on the 10-year anniversary of Herobrine? Every single update since 2012, Minecraft 1.3, and they didn't include removed Herobrine this update. Every update, you know how they've added the little removed Herobrine thing? Well, they didn't do that for the most recent update. And that's the only one they haven't done it for in the last 8 years.
Which update?
1.16.
Seriously?
Yeah, they didn't have that, but they've done it every update since 2012.
What?
Yeah, that's kind of interesting, isn't it? And the kind of cooler thing is that Herobrine's 10-year anniversary is in a month.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh my gosh. That makes me think that like they purposely added it. And so they couldn't say remove him. That is so weird. Why did they do that? They have to have a reason for it. Like, that's got me thinking now. It makes me wonder if they actually added, like, Herobrine to the game.
You mentioned how they add removed Herobrine to every changelog, right?
Yeah.
They've been doing that since 2012, so that's 8 years. What if I told you that for the first time in 8 years, they didn't put removed Herobrine on the 1.16 changelog, on that update?
Why?
Exactly, I don't know why. Nobody, they didn't say anything about it. They didn't say why.
That's really interesting.
What do you think about that? Do you have any theories or any thoughts?
It makes you think, like, what if they, actually, they add Herobrine? right on his 10-year anniversary. That's interesting, isn't it? I would love that Herobrine. I know that'd be really cool.
Every single update since 2012, since 1.3, they have added in the changelog removed Herobrine. Except 1.16. 1.16 is the first update since 2012 to not have removed Herobrine in the changelog.
Where is he? Where is he? He's going around somewhere. Interesting. He could be right around the corner somewhere.
He could.
Why is there so much sand over there, Drew?
we placed those things.
What if Herobrine got too powerful? They couldn't remove him. And he's just lost in the nether somewhere.
He's in the
Eventually
nether.
find him.
Exactly. He's in the nether for people to find. Yeah, it's just interesting, I guess.
He could be wandering the wastelands of the nether, waiting for someone to find him.
So that is the real question. Why did Minecraft decide not to say that they removed Herobrine? On Herobrine's 10-year anniversary, why wasn't he removed? Was Herobrine added to Minecraft now? And that is the unsolved mystery of Herobrine.